respected delegates, dear devotees. It's indeed a rare and unexpected, sudden privilege to be able to speak here in this magnificent hall filled with devotees of Sri Ramakrishna, and not just devotees, but a very special kind of devotees of Sri Ramakrishna who are doing the work of Sri Ramakrishna in this world. It really fills one's heart with devotion and inspiration to see this gathering in this wonderful hall. The subject that I wanted to talk about was just some pictures of Bhava Prachar, just to get an idea of what's going on there in the United States. So I am in the ashram founded by Swami Vivekananda, the first one. In 1894, Swami Vivekananda founded the Vedanta Society of New York. Now in New York, the biggest event in the year in the city of New York is the New York Marathon. And every year it starts in Central Park, which is just across the street from the ashram, so we get to see it. Very busy, thousands and thousands of people come for that program. And do you know who conducts it? Who sponsors it, organizes it, and conducts it? It's an Indian company, Tata Consultancy Services, TCS. And what is more important is, it is because of Swami Vivekananda. See, long ago, on his way to the United States, we all know how he ran into Jamshedji Tata on the ship. And Swami Vivekananda, this Hindu monk, and Tata, this Parsi businessman, they talked about the future of education in India. And Swami Vivekananda inspired Tata to start an institution for fundamental science research in India, which ultimately became the Indian Institute of Science, which for a long time it was known as the Tata Institute in Bangalore. And from that Tata Institute, we also have Jamshedji's letter to Swami Vivekananda, reminding him that it's you who gave me the idea. In fact, inviting him to be the first director of that institute. It is from that institute, the Indian Institute of Science in Bangalore, that the cream of India's scientific manpower was generated in the early decades after independence, before and after independence. And it was those people who started the many engineering colleges, including the IITs and all, which have led to the IT boom, of which the Tata Consultancy Services is one part. So you see, it starts on the ship with Vivekananda, and today you see the effect, not just the New York Marathon, but across the United States, in Silicon Valley, everywhere, you see the effect of the original investment in science and technology. This is one. My point here is, we can never know the end of the efforts that we are putting forth. In our own ways, in small parts of, different parts of India, in the many different ashrams, hundreds of ashrams, you are giving these ideas, these inspiring spiritual teachings of Thakur Maha Swamiji to the next generation, to devotees and to youngsters. Swami Vivekananda said the greatest dana, the greatest gift that one can give, beyond the gift of food, beyond the gift of medicine, beyond the gift of secular knowledge, the highest gift that one can give is spiritual knowledge. And that is what you're all doing. The most blessed kind of work, to give these ideas to, especially to the next generation. Where this influence will end, we don't know. Just like this organization, the Bhava Parishad, in fact, I just heard that it's more than 40 years since the Bhava Parishads have been working. Maybe this is a time to actually write a history of the Bhava Parishad. That could be something that could be an outcome of this conference. That would be a very valuable resource, not only to all the ashrams, but to other countries, including the United States, those who are doing this work in the United States. In the United States, of course, we have the branches of Belur Math, our ashrams there. There are around 15 Vedanta societies there now, which have their own branches. But what is not really known is that there are many ashrams, like the affiliated ashrams here in the Bhava Parishad. There are many ashrams in the United States run by devotees, very much like yourself, For example, I go almost every month, every other month, to this new ashram, Vivekananda Vedanta Center of Connecticut, VVCC. And it's all done by devotees. Some of our Swamijis, I and others, we go there to help occasionally. But all the programs are carried on. They raise the money, they bought the institute, that building and the grounds, and they conduct the regular programs. This is one example. There's another one in Pittsburgh, there's one in Atlanta. There are many such ashrams across the United States and Canada run by devotees and who are doing this work.